Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Chantel here. If you're just seeing me for the first time, subscribe if you haven't already and you like what you see. Also turn on that bell icon so you're notified each time I post new content on here. Alrighty, thank you. This is a sequel to the last Q&A I did concerning my wedding, proposal, engagement, whatever you want to call it. In that video, I answered the Instagram questions, and in this one, I will be answering the ones on my YouTube community. Alright, let's just get right into it. The first question is from Loretta Ogedegbe. It says, "Congrats, Chantel. I'd like to know what your mom's reaction was like when you told her. While I watched your video, I couldn't help but imagine her excitement." Oh, I touched on this in the other Q&A, but yeah, she was so excited. She was elated. She was just so happy. Like I said, she knew about it prior to me knowing about it. My fiance called her and asked for her blessings and a go ahead, all of that. So yeah, she was really happy. She was very excited. Amineni has a bunch of questions and it goes like this. "Congratulations, Chantel, on your engagement. I would like to ask, what was the most difficult time of your relationship and how were you able to deal with them?" There are 4 questions, so I'll just read them out, answer, move to the next one. In terms of the most difficult time in my relationship, it wasn't about me and my partner. It was about an emotional time that he had to go through, and I had to be there for him when his mom passed and when his sister passed. It was an emotional roller coaster that we both were on, and yeah, I'd like to say that was the most difficult time in our relationship, but it brought us closer because we had to be there for each other, myself being there for him the most because he's like the primary person that needed to be consoled, right? The second part of this question is, how was I able to deal with it? I was just there for him. I didn't have to say a lot, but I just assured him that I was there for him, and I proved it. I showed it each and every time, and yeah, that's like what I would say has been the most difficult time in our relationship. What are your relationship deal breakers? That's the second question. Abuse, any form of abuse, nah, count me out. Number 3, do you see yourself being more patient with things you would have quickly made you break up when you were at a younger age? Of course. Maturity comes with a lot of understanding, comes with a lot of growth. So right now, there are some things that I wouldn't have had the patience for while I was younger. For instance, sharing my space with somebody. I would dress my bed and somebody would lie on it and scatter it. While I was younger, you dare not, we are going to quarrel. But right now, I don't even mind, to be honest. So when we're both together, like we're sharing a space, I'm more of the arranged one and he's not so arranged, right? So imagine how that can come across sometimes. So I'm dressing the bed, he'll just stand for a few minutes, next thing he's lying on the bed. I don't even mind, to be honest. Or that wouldn't have been the case when I was younger. Yeah. Fourth question is, what's your advice to those who are in a relationship and fully waiting for their man to propose and he isn't showing any green light? I don't know what to tell you. It's your relationship, so you should know what to do. You should know what the deal is. Do you think that he needs a bit of push? Do you think that you should just wait? You'll be the judge of that. Me, I cannot come and tell you anything. As a plus-size woman, what are your confidence boosters? Rephrase that question. As a woman, what are your confidence boosters? So to answer your question, rephrased. Number 1 thing for me is I like to deal with failure. In a lot of areas in my life, I must have failed. I know I have failed over and over again, but that doesn't make me give up. I always like to push myself. So when I come out on the other side, I will beat my chest and like, ooh, you did this, girl. So that's a confidence booster. I always like to smell good. That boosts my confidence. I like to listen to music, lyrics of music, even though I don't know how to sing along, but the lyrics, just mere hearing it, it's a confidence booster. Looking good is a confidence booster. Being my greatest cheerleader, a big confidence booster. A lot of things that I can't even mention in this video, but yeah, basically I'm a very confident woman, and it did not just start today. It's something that I had to build over time. And applying things like this, smiling often, looking good, being in the right crowd, the right circle. Anybody that tries to pull me down in terms of relationship, friendship, I've removed myself from this situation. So yeah, that's that with that. And yeah, I'm done with Amineni's question. Adeton at DBC asks, congratulations Chantel. Thank you. My question is, are you planning to relocate to where your husband to be lives? If yes, I can't wait to watch your abroad vlogs. Whoop. Yeah, definitely. Blessing Owan, congratulations Chantel. Thank you. What did you guys struggle with the most in your long distance relationship, and how did you guys work it out? Ooh. I would say tones getting lost in transmission. By that I mean text messaging. I don't know if you all are aware that tones are easily misread when it comes via text messaging. So sometimes I'm sending this particular message to him, and in my head I'm just typing it on a low tone. I don't like what you did. And he's reading it, I don't like what you did. Do you get? Vice versa. And at the end of the day, I realized that he's just suggesting, not like he's forcing it down my throat. So that was one of the greatest issues we had to deal with, tones being lost in transmission. How we worked on it is that if we're talking about very sensitive issues, things that are very delicate, we call each other instead or send a voice note. So you can hear it from the person's voice and not read it, because that thing can cause big issues, to be honest. Yeah. Debbie Kells is next. Her comment is, congratulations Chantel, thank you. And then she asked the question, I'd like to know how you make communication work in your LDR. You have to just be intentional about it. When you're in a long distance relationship, communication is key. Video, voice, text messaging, back to back. You just have to be in each other's lives in such a way that the only thing lacking is the physical part of it. Like, you're not touching the person, but every other aspect, you know what is going on in the person's life, and vice versa. Did you uncut? That's a long list. Congratulations again, Kelly girl. Now my questions. Okay, thank you, baby. Is this your BF, now husband to be, the same person that sent you money when you lost your job? Yes, he's the person. Number 2, are you both in a courtship? If yes, how do you two enjoy your moments whenever he's around, based on the fact that it's LDR? We initially did not start up being in a courtship. We were dating, obviously, until he told me his intentions, and I'm like, okay, let me see to that. I need to pray about it. I need to check myself. Am I really ready to be someone's wife now? So we started courting, and whenever we're together, it's fun. Like, we do a lot of things together. We go out together, we eat together, like a lot of fun things. We're just spending time together. We might be watching a movie, watching a documentary, and just dissecting it, talking about politics. In all of that, we also talk about our future. Oh, this is what we want in terms of finances. This is what we want to achieve. We want to buy so and so within this timeline. All of that. The third question, taking me back to number 1. Say, if number 1 is what I'm thinking, get ready to send me Tiwa as my birthday gift, which is 24th of July. Don't worry, Tiwa Savage is going to knock on your door on the 24th of July. No, 23rd night. By the time you wake up 24th, you will see how your husband will open the door for her. The first is a comment. Say, I just want to use this medium to tell you again how much I love you and how you inspire me on this platform. God bless your home. I love you too, Didi. Thank you so much. God bless you too. Dr. Z Adams, congratulations, girl. She's next. She said, congratulations, Chantel. Thank you so much. I watched the video and I never wanted it to end. Your joy was just radiating. Thank you. I wish we had a video of how it really went down, but we get it, so we'll let it slide. Love. Couldn't get a video because it was very intimate. I'm so happy for you, Mama. Thank you, darling. My question is, what is the color of Ashebi? Cockroach brown or mango yellow? It's frog green. On a serious note, my question is, how did you know that you were actually ready for this beautiful journey? And would you say you were more ready than him, or he was? He was more ready than me. I touched on this in the last Q&A. He had told me he wanted to get married to me prior to this time, like months prior. So I knew that was what he wanted before we started courting, right? But I wasn't ready, even though the society we live in makes it seem like once you clock 30, you should be ready to marry. You should even be in your husband's house by 30. But I wasn't ready. I knew that I wasn't ready to take that step in marriage. If I was ready, I think I would have gotten married to him way before this time. I think he would have even popped the question way before this time. But I just took my time, and yeah, for lack of better words, I wasn't desperate at all, if that is what you're driving at. Yeah, he was more ready than I was. If it's success, congratulations once again. My question is, What do you love most about your husband to be and made you decide to say yes? I love that he's intentional about me. I love that he's God-fearing. I love that he's goal-oriented. I love that he's hardworking. And there are a bunch of other things that I will not come here and tell you, okay? Because it's just between him and I. Yeah. Next, Let me congrats again. Thank you. You mentioned in your video that you had some signs that were validated again and again about this, that this relationship was right for you. What were those things you were looking for? A bunch of things. I prayed to God for a man, for discernment, to know if this was the right person for me. I wanted a man who was God-fearing. I wanted a man who would be intentional about me. I wanted a man who had no anger issues because I cannot deal with hot temper. It's a long list. I can't even remember any right now, but maybe I'll do a video concerning that, like what I asked God for and how he blessed me with it. Yeah, to add to that, I wanted a man that was tall. I know that is the physical part of it, but I always wanted someone that was tall. So that was part of my prayer point. If you're praying for God to give you your life partner, please be specific. Tell God, I want fine dentition, I want brown skin, I want tall, I want dark, I want handsome, I want rich. Whatever you want, just ask God, and yeah, he will give you a sign. So for me, validation came based on a lot of the things I asked God for, and it came to pass. Leb's Love is next. OMG, congratulations. Thank you. So excited for you. Thank you so much. All the best on this beautiful journey you're about to take with your husband. Thank you. I love the sound of that husband. I just want to know if you'll be doing labor and delivery vlogs. Just kidding. All the best to you once again. I don't know. I'll probably do it. It's like I enjoy watching it, so I'll probably do it and take you all along. You guys have been here with me from singleton to being engaged to married to having children, so yeah, why not? Royalty Me, congratulations again, beautiful. I want to know how you guys make communication work in spite of different time zones. I know how to convert time, so I know that once it's 12 o'clock Nigerian time, West African time, I know what time it translates to wherever he is. He knows as well. Sometimes we wake up to each other's text messages, voice notes, something sweet just to start your day. And yeah, so far so good. Natural Oma, congratulations Chantel. Thank you. How did you know he's the right one for you? So this is kind of mirroring Bemidi's question. And I don't think I'll answer it again. But I just knew. I did not just wake up and know, but so many signs. Christy Noble TV. Congratulations again, babe. Thank you. God bless in this new phase of life. Thank you. My question is, what's your view about marriage? Ooh, that's a good question. For me, marriage is an institution with two consenting adults who have agreed, who have consented to achieve a particular goal together. It can be making babies, it can be making more money, it can be just making each other happy for the rest of their lives with no children involved. Lifetime partnership is also mirrors this, but with marriage, like you're joined in church or in the mosque, whatever your religion is, and yeah, you swear an oath to say you'll be with this person forever and ever till death do you part. In some cases, it doesn't pan out like that, and they end up not being together forever. So my view on marriage is that, yeah, just be with someone you love. It doesn't have to be a forever something, but we hope that it will be a forever something and nothing comes in between that love and makes it go sour. Yeah, I hope I answered your question. T-World, this is a comment. She said, I don't know. I've just been so unlucky with relationships. Been getting pressured from my parents, relatives lately. Sadly, I'm single and tired. Please just ignore. You're the one that's going to get into the marriage. Are you happy being single? If you're not happy being single, then you should take it to God in prayer and he will send the right person for you. The people that are there hounding you, they will not be in that marriage with you. The only place they will come to is the ceremony. The real sense of the marriage, like how the day-to-day goes, they won't be there with you. So please just ignore them and concentrate on your goal. Pray to your God. And I wish you all the best, okay? Butterfineda. Would you have said yes if he was broke and based in Nigeria? No. Honestly, no, I wouldn't have said yes. Why? Because I am very hardworking. I'm someone who already envisaged a bright future ahead. So this work I'm putting in, hustling from here to here, is so that I can live a comfortable life, a lifestyle that I can afford the things that I need, right? So what good will that do to me if I now go and end up with somebody who isn't bringing same energy to the table? There's one thing being broke, and there's another thing being someone who has prospects. So if it's someone with prospects, you see that he's hardworking, he's putting in the work, like he's getting something, he's getting some coins from the work he's putting in. Obviously, I can consider that and I would marry him, right? But if it's flat out broke, no, I will not marry him. That's just me. That's my take on this. Anybody do what works for you, but for me, no, I will not marry the person. And if he was in Nigeria, why not? Why won't I marry him? What is wrong with Nigeria? Greater N. Oh, congrats again, Kelly girl. Thank you. Ever felt distant from him despite the distance? And how did you spark things up again? Has it ever happened? No. 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 I'm just trying to rack my brain. No. Frustration disorder. How many times have you looked, stared, gawked at the ring since you got it? When I initially got it in Dubai, every time I would look at my hand, I'm like, to now glow in my face. I'm like, oh, this is beautiful. But since then, I've not really stayed to look at it. Except right now, just admiring it. It's so beautiful. Butterfineda also asked, lastly, do you plan to lose weight before the wedding? If yes, kindly share your plan. Yes, I plan to lose weight, but it's not primarily because of the wedding. I'm losing weight because I gained a couple of pounds recently. I feel a bit wobbly, and that I'm already working on. I have cut out a lot of things. You guys, if you know me, you know that when I want to eat here, I will eat. When I want to go back on my diet, I'll go back on my diet. So I just, I try not to be on anything strict, and hopefully before the wedding, I shed some few pounds. I've even shed like 2 kg since I came back from Dubai. I'm just eating healthier. I am working out Monday to Friday now, no off days. Monday to Fridays, I'm on the road. I'm doing my exercise. So yeah, that's just the only thing I'm doing, to be honest. Fortune Nadine, congratulations, dear. Thank you. How did you manage to be yourself as a plus-size lady during the days of courtship? Whenever these questions come up, I don't even know what to say. I'm just going to keep it simple and short. It's beauty, not size, baby. It's confidence, not size, baby. It is proper hotness, not size. Okay? I just manage myself as a human being. That's just what I'm going to say. So please, you guys, I know the society we live in just makes clouds our head with things that are very inconsequential. It's just body. It's just skin. It's nothing so extra. You just be yourself. See, just block your head from all this societal pressure. It doesn't really make any sense. It's not worth it, to be honest. Eunice Iloba, do you feel losing weight for the wedding is necessary? Like I answered, it's not about the wedding. I'm losing weight because I felt like I was slowly creeping into the unhealthy part, especially when I came back from my trip. Cherished Olivia TV, no, as I always call her. How was long distance relationship for you while you were dating? And would you like to move abroad with your hubby after marriage? It was long distance relationship was blissful. It requires a lot of work though, a lot of communication, a lot of things go into it. And yeah, it was good. Do I plan to move in with hubby? Obviously, we are not being apart. Once we are husband and wife, it's for life. Nurse, we love you. I love you too. Please invite us for your wedding. I've been here since day one, before that video of 30 and single. If I had my way, I will invite everybody and anybody that wishes me well. I can't. I'm sorry. Okay, for Chisom, do you intend to do your traditional marriage and white wedding this year? No, not this year. Tritima Achigbu, are you ever going to reveal your fiance? No, baby, but I'm going to reveal my husband. Rosemary Opeke, that's the last question or the last comment in this video. I'm so happy for you, I swear. Thank you, my darling. I remember your video on relationship wahala that year, and it was as if we were mirroring each other. We started dating again, and I guess around the same period. Mine was March 2020, same with me. And today, see God, my belly is full, you won't understand. Congratulations again. Thank you, Rosito. Thank you, Rosemary. I wish you all the best in your relationship as well. So yeah, guys, that's it with this Q&A. Finally, I have answered the YouTube questions. Although someone sent me a DM on Instagram concerning this, but I feel like that will require a video of its own because it's quite vast, and yeah, I'll just talk about it in that video. But aside that, we're done with proposal, engagement, Q&A. I feel like I've answered everything you all need to know. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for your well wishes. You guys are amazing. I'm so grateful. Let's get to planning a wedding, people. I'll see you in my next one. Bye, y'all.